Hello my loves, welcome back to my channel. I haven't been here for quite some time, but I'm very excited to be back with you guys for another pick a card reading. So today I'm starting off with a pick a card reading that is in the topic of what you need to know right now. Now we've got 4 piles today that I want you to just, if you need to, pause the video and tune into which one you're guided to choose. So we have pile 1, pile 2, pile 3 and pile 4. Now each of these cards I haven't looked at and I've shuffled and I don't know what they're going to come up with, but they're really going to set a theme for your reading and what you need to know right now. So I'll see you in your reading. The links are in the description box below, so you can skip straight to your reading. Hello pile 1, I thank you so much for joining me today. You have this card to start off your reading. Wow. So we actually have the Alchemist, which really draws in the energy of divine transformation, a visionary, and the transmutation of energy. So what you really need to know right now is that you could possibly be going through some extreme ups and downs, unsettling type of energies, maybe emotions coming up for you. You can see here that there's some beautiful dolphins in this beautiful image of a woman kind of sitting on coral. And dolphins really represent the energy of freedom, play. So I almost feel like what comes with this card right now is to don't take things too seriously. Don't feel like these shifts and things are worthy of overthinking. And I think it's just a call for you to go with the flow a little bit more. Don't get in your head about it, really feel into it. Right now is a time to be more in your intuitive and emotions than your mental mind. All right, let's see what else comes through for you, pile 1. Whoa. Yeah, I can see a lot of mental activity going on here. You know, maybe you're just feeling out of alignment, a little frustrated with how you're feeling, what's going on for you. When we tap into this energy, I do feel like there's a strong clarification coming in, strong clarity coming in for you, and you're about to see a brighter side of something. Something's about to be a lot more positive than it feels right now. Again, this is another message to really get out of your head as much as you can. What activities can you do to try and help yourself not get in your head about things, not overthink things? And if it's a matter of just getting things off of your mind, can you talk to someone? Can you write what is going on? We have the Fool and the King of Pentacles coming up. So like I said, I do feel like there's a big shift coming, big transformational shift, and you're on the verge of a brand new chapter. So it's worthy of getting excited over. Obviously right now it feels really uncomfortable. We're still moving out of something. We're coming out of a cycle and it feels quite fresh, but you are on the verge of a big energy shift. And you can see here that throughout the next few weeks or so, you're going to be shifting from really discomfort to feeling more content in what's going on and how things are playing out with you. You're also going to have a lot more energy coming out. And I feel like childlike energy, play, more energy to have a laugh about things, because it does feel a little serious right now, I'm not going to lie. And that's okay because you're uncomfortable. But let's have a look. Right. So something you've been asking for is really coming through for you. It may not seem like it right now with the Eight of Swords. I don't know, like this literally feels like, ooh, I don't know how to react to this. I don't know how to feel. I don't know how to take this. It feels a little stuck, a little self-sabotagey. Two of Wands. You've asked for something and it's coming in, and the universe is a little like, well, you know, you've asked for something and we're trying to give it to you, but you're not having it. You're not having it. Why are you not having it? So this might be talking about breaking through some old beliefs about yourself and what you're worthy of. Wow. And then we have the Lovers. So I think this is something you have to make internally and on your own. This decision, this shift in how you're feeling needs to come from sitting with yourself and allowing things to kind of process how they need to. Don't be afraid of taking some time out. Don't be afraid of setting boundaries and saying, look, I really do need this time to just be on my own. I just need to kind of feel into things, to take it slow. But the Lovers is a really positive card along with Page of Cups. So emotionally, there's a new beginning coming for you. I do feel like it's very playful, lots of laughs, not too serious, but internally, maybe you're overthinking and overcomplicating things in some sort of way. Let's have a look at any other cards. What does pile 1 need to know right now, please? Hydrate. See, when we have the Hydrate card, like I said, we need to be more in the water element and out of the air. We don't want to be in our mental minds. We want to be feeling into where we're supposed to be going. We want to be feeling into the intuitive kind of guidance, our emotions, how we feel, what we're being guided towards to do, what feels good, what doesn't feel good. Also, hydrate may literally mean drink more water. It's going to help you process and detox things physically and emotionally, mentally, energetically. However you need to detox, water is just magic, Reliable. Right. So you could be second guessing. You could be worried about, is this right? Is this coming in the right way? Especially if it's something you've tried to manifest and something's coming new into your life or a new direction. Your spirit guides really want you to know that this path that's opening up for you, or if it's a person, a job, whatever it is, this is a collective reading. I can't be too specific, but whatever it is, it's reliable. You chose this pile because you need to be reminded that this is something that is good for you and worth trusting, worth flowing with. You can see this woman relaxed, playing this beautiful instrument. She's got an owl on her shoulder, which is like wisdom, being guided by a wise owl. Your guides and the universe wouldn't lead you into something that at this point in your life leave you at a detriment or something that wouldn't serve you right now, because I have a feeling you've been through enough. It just feels like it's your time. Ruminate. Beautiful. Check this card out. She's playing the flute. 2 musical instruments too. Go with it. I really feel like this is actually saying to flow with it. Whatever life is throwing at you right now, there's a big reason, and I feel like it's pretty much like connected to a purpose, a divine purpose. There's divine timing playing out here. Place that one there. And I'm just going to grab these. What area is pile 1 feeling these changes and shifts, please? Alright. 4th house, home. Libra could be relationships. Venus. And then we have South Node. Coming from our comfort. We're not feeling comfortable right now because we're moving from our South Node, our past, and we're starting to move towards our future. So that's, of course, going to be uncomfortable. Changes could be occurring in your 4th house, which is home and family. Maybe that's more of a concern. Maybe you want to keep as much gentle stability in that area, or you like to. Maybe any change in that area makes you uncomfortable. But with Libra, it's ruled by Venus in the 7th house, which is relationships. So there could be changes in relationships, ending or beginnings. Definitely with the Lovers and the Page of Cups coming up, it does show like a new chapter coming in emotionally, especially with partnerships. So that could very much be something that's coming up for you right now. Any last messages for pile 1, please? Adventure. There's definitely excitement and happiness coming in here. I really just feel like there's no bad things to come from what is poking its head into your life right now. Adventure and laughter. There's just a lot of joy and new experiences and new people, new emotions that you've not felt before, or at least haven't felt for a long time. Just when you felt that life was becoming maybe a little stagnant for you, that is changing. Pile 1, thank you so much for your reading. That's so beautiful, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Welcome, pile 2, to your reading. So this is the card that you chose. You have selected the Queen of Wands. So we have this vibrant, beautiful, energetic, confident, solar plexus type energy. I'm picking up on have some faith, have some confidence and trust what is going on for you. I can see like something sparking in you. Beautiful. What does pile 2 need to know right now, please? I feel like we have the Devil. I feel like there are little limiting beliefs, fears, second guessing yourself, just things that are slightly holding you back right now. Almost like self-sabotage or trickery in terms of tricking your brain in thinking that something is one way when it's actually not. Especially when we have the Queen of Wands, it asks us to have more confidence and embrace what's going on in our life right now. Queen of Wands can also bring this energy, I feel like pushing you towards something that could be a little bit scary, that requires a little bit more bravery in some way to check in with your solar plexus and see what comes up right now. What are you fearful of right now? Because your spirit guides are coming in. Spirit is really talking about letting those fears go, letting it go, pushing it to the side. I don't mean like avoid these fears, but for the moment, make the choice that is a little daunting. Have faith in your abilities. Whoa, 9 of Pentacles. There's a successful outcome. So if you're worried about something, you're thinking about doing something, a new path, an idea that you're questioning, I would really take this into consideration, because 9 of Pentacles is full-blown success. It is especially like an independent choice, doing it, going out on the limb, doing it alone type thing. It feels really like you got this, like, well done. Yeah, it's like, yes, you have a bunch of reasons to not do something or to go that path or to, I don't know what it is, but the outcome, they want you to see it now. They want you to see that the outcome is beautiful and possible, and it's right there. 9 of Pentacles is very abundant. It's almost like an outcome better than you even thought about, you know? Wow. There's a lot of support around you, whether that means physically through the people around you, or this is like your spirit guides holding you up, pushing you forward, encouraging you to take and make a decision. And we have 5 of Cups below the Devil. So I really think there's either certain people around you encouraging you to take this path, who are more than willing and capable of helping you there. There's people around you that could really help and lift you up as well. But I'm also feeling like right now there's a lot of releasing going on, whether you're aware of it or not. There's a lot of healing, internal healing. It could be in your sleep. It could be just being like, do you know what? I'm going to do this even though it's scary. I'm feeling scared. I really feel like it's saying screw you to the what ifs, you know, when we think about something and we're kind of like, well, what if? Well, what if it turns out like the 9 of Pentacles? Better than good, you know? 7 of Wands, trust. Trusting, do you trust yourself? Do you trust the process? Do you trust the universe? Do you realize like how incredibly powerful you are and the guides around you? I feel like there's a sudden epiphany or a realization. This could be something you recently had, or something that is coming into your mind, or an option, a path that you didn't think was even possible or didn't consider. So sit with it, allow yourself to feel into it. Feel, again, I want to say like sacral chakra and solar plexus need a little bit of attention as you're working towards this process. The Hermit, this is a decision you need to make on your own. This is not, oh, what do you think I should do? What do you know, it's not about asking someone else. It's really something that you have to feel into for yourself. Very important. And take your time with decision making. I can't help, like, oh wow, got a few here. So we have the card negativity. it feels as though maybe there's negative opinions coming in around you, or negative information coming in that are influencing your decision making. And this is again why it's really important to make these decisions on your own. Don't be influenced by anyone else. Disregard the negativity, but if the negativity is coming from your internal fears, then I think it's really important to write all those things down and get rid of it, or burn it, or feel into each thing that is actually a concern of yours. You might even write things down and be like, well, do you know what, that's not even much to worry about. It felt like a lot bigger and daunting, more scary when it was in my mind, but now that it's on paper, it feels very different. And then we got negativity, and now we have positive-minded people. So there's certainly positive-minded people around you. I think it's also important to switch your mind from worst-case scenario to best-case scenario. Commit to happiness, not only when we kind of focus on positive things, we are more happy, feel more joy, because positive energy, positive thoughts is more aligned with what our higher self is expecting, the frequency that our higher self feels. So being more positive about whatever is coming up for you right now is very important. So any last messages for pile 2, please? What they need to know right now. Celebrate differences. Be your best self always. Becoming more aware of what you're putting your energy into, or what you're feeling, and being more focused on is important. Being your best self and celebrating differences, to me, feels like the difference in different people's opinions, different people's mindsets, celebrating the different phases of your mind, because we can't be perfect all the time. We're always going to go through phases of being up and down. But right now, I feel like it's something that you really need to do, to work on intentionally and support. Decide the direction that you're going, or this decision or something that's going on, and back it up with all the things that you can, if that makes sense. But I'm also feeling here there could be options, different pathways or different decisions that could be made here. So again, allowing yourself to make these decisions for yourself, taking your time, feeling into it. Beautiful. So pile 2, I'll just get you some astro dice. What area is pile 2 feeling these messages the most? Alright, Pluto, Gemini, 3rd house. Well, Gemini rules the 3rd house, so there could be like a lot going on in terms of what's going on in your mind, what you're thinking about, what you're processing, the information that you're receiving, communication, who you're talking to is very important right now. Removing yourself from negativity, talking to like-minded people, because you're not going to find the information that you seek talking to people that have completely different opinions or different choices. We do have Pluto, which is big transformation. I have this feeling like you just have a pathway. There's almost like a fork in the road type thing coming up for you, and it's really important to not take the easy route. I think transformation is very important for you right now, especially, when the main theme of the reading really came in, the Queen of Wands, taking taking in confidence and trust, empowerment. Something really changes within you if you take this special path or make this decision the way that Spirit's really pushing you towards. Whatever you're fearing or worrying about, there's this push towards there, okay? Pile 2, thank you so much, and I will see you next time. Bye. Hello, Pile 3. Welcome to your reading. Thank you for joining me. And your card that you chose is Sleep. Sleep, rest, rejuvenation, recovery, taking your mind off something. I feel like when this card pops up, it's very much in the energy of overdoing it mentally, spiritually, physically, emotionally. What is it that your body is needing rest from? Sleep. Maybe you literally just need to prioritize sleep a lot more. We do have a full moon in that background of this card, that image, which makes me think there's definitely like a period coming up for you that's going to require more slowing it down, listening to your body. And if you don't, I think you're going to be forced to. We also have card number 32, which adds up to the number 5, which is all about change. So this feels like rest before a busy period of your life. And then we have maintain your childlike spirit. To me, this energy comes in to tell us to, you know how like children come in and they're so intuitive. They know what their body needs. They know when they're hungry. They don't overeat. They literally eat and sleep when they need to. Well, most children know how to sleep. They know when they're tired, at least. So it's really like, to me, this feels like tuning in more. Tuning in more to your body, just knowing its basic needs, taking a little less responsibility or being harsh on yourself when it comes to responsibilities. Like as a child, life's carefree, at least it should be. In a perfect world, a child should be free to play, laugh and have fun and, eat when they need to. Take life less seriously. I think you've been a little too serious. You might be someone who overdoes it or doesn't know when to stop or is a workaholic in some way, but you need to have a little bit more fun. You need to let go a little bit. That is what you need to know right now. Empowerment. Right. So in order to be, if you are someone who naturally does overdo it or is a workaholic in some way or working their way towards a certain goal, then do you know what? Sleep and fun is necessary to refill your cup, to be able to have the energy to continue to do the things that you need to do or want to do. So right now, your priorities need to be this, even though it wants to be whatever it is right now. And then this supports that. So it's just like, it's a must. Change up your priorities for the moment. High ground. So I just feel like your perspective, your outlook, something is changing here. It could just be looking at something with fresh eyes after a big sleep or a big rest, or saying no to seeing people, taking a break from the gym, or something here needs to slow down in order to support your goals, where you're headed. You might have strong Capricorn placements, which can be, hard workers, naturally have a very good work ethic, but sometimes to the point of detriment. Two of Wands. You are very determined. You know what you want. You know how to get it. It's just that Spirit needs you to know these things to help you along your way. Knight of Wands. Two of Cups. Wow. You might be getting some help in some way. Maybe you need to be open to some help. You have goals that you want to reach, and you are definitely on your way there. There's just a few things that you could do with tweaking so that you can continue on this beautiful energy that you are going to require to get to where you want to go. Two of Cups, don't be afraid to ask for help. Two of Cups can also just be combining something. You can't just be work. You need to have a nice balance. So it could be bringing in something to support your emotional body to give you that energy that you need again. Falling into old patterns here, I want to say. There's definitely old patterns here. You might have, I'm not sure if you were drawn to pile 1. But we have some similarities coming through in the piles. Do you know what? You are going to get to what you want. You are going to receive what you want, what you've been asking for. There's no doubt about it. 7 of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, I've got what I want. But Spirit is bringing in this message because if you want things to come more quickly, it kind of seems contradictive, but you have to create this balance to receive this more quickly, because if we don't, there's a lot more burnout, there's a lack of inspiration, energy, because you're not refueling. If you don't fill up your car with fuel or diesel, you're not going to get anywhere. So, what are you doing for yourself that is refuel? Ask me. I'm the queen of self-care. And we are in Taurus season right now. So self-care is a massive thing right now. And you are being called to take a step back and do something for you, especially rest, especially sleep, laughter, joy, play. You need something that helps you take your mind off the seriousness of you going towards a certain goal. And it could be multiple areas of your life. Maybe you're a serious person who needs to find some kind of, balance. Yeah, see, the Empress, nurture, self-care, look after yourself. No one's going to do it if you don't. It's not anyone else's responsibility. Maybe you do need to connect with someone, and this could represent getting a service from someone, purchasing someone's service, like goods and services, like massage therapy, whatever. 7 of Cups, you've got a lot that is on your mind, what you want. So this is what you need to know. Let's have a look. Alright, so 9th house, Sagittarius, Venus. Alright. There's a lot of knowledge, expansion, and things that you want to experience. Maybe there's this impatience in terms of that. But right now you're being called to focus on something for yourself that brings joy. Venus is also the ruler of Taurus, which again calls for like that self-care. The Empress, that self-care right now. You really need to refill your cup before the universe forces you to. No one likes that, to be forced to stop when we don't want to. So instead, make that decision for yourself. Okay. The Empress energy is someone who, would never put themselves out to the point where they would burn themselves out. They have a lot of love to give, a lot of nurturing, but the Empress energy would never give more than they have themselves. And I think that's a lesson for you. There's definitely something about the full moon coming up, which is a full moon in Sagittarius, I'm pretty sure. It's funny because that was the Astro Dice sign that came up, Sag. Alright, so pile 3, that is what you need to know right now. I really hope that you enjoyed your reading, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello pile 4, welcome to your reading. What you need to know right now. The card that you chose is the Hermit. So the energy of the Hermit, especially in this deck, really talks about self-development, working on yourself, gaining knowledge that you need in order to move forward. It also, talks about a theme in life, maybe a chapter that you're either in or working towards, that calls for you to look within. It's a very big time for self-reflection. Let's see what else comes through. What does pile 4 need to know right now? The Knight of Crystals, which is the Knight of Swords. So this does really talk about gaining clarity, gaining information. This could mean clarity in terms of what you're experiencing, what you're feeling, what you're going through right now, feeling into it, going within, self-reflection. Why am I feeling like this? Why is this challenge coming up for me? And how can I move forward in the best way possible? But also, how can I learn from this as well? Knight of Crystals. It's definitely a lesson coming in for you. 7 of Wands, fast energy. Inspiration. King of Stars. Okay. So maybe you're just gaining some insight or, getting really clear about where it is that you want to go. You may have goals in mind, you may be working towards something, but it just feels like there's things being added to that. How can I reach that end goal? The way that you reach the end goal is lots of small goals. So I think we're really, instead of looking all the way at this end goal, we really need to be focusing on the small steps right now. How can I improve myself right now? How can I take the lessons that I'm experiencing right now into my experience? And how can I use them moving forward? I feel like this is talking or calling you to live more in the moment, because maybe it comes naturally to you to want to move really quickly, or we look towards the future, or maybe we're just really inspired easily. I'm actually picking up almost like a short attention span. Or it could be that, you have one thing you're working on, but then you get distracted and inspired by something new, and then you work on that. You might be someone who has lots of little projects going or wants in your life, but don't really know how to move towards it or make something actually come through for you. That might be why the King of Stars is coming up, which is the King of Pentacles. Really, this could be talking about making more of a plan, being more intentional with your day-to-day. You might just be feeling a little like, well, nothing's really progressing. Let's have a look. What does pile 4 need to know right now? Alright, so you want improvement with finances, security. Yeah, we have Queen and King of Pentacles coming in. There's a new cycle that wants to begin, but it does require you to be more present in the actions that you're taking on the day-to-day, rather than thinking all the way ahead of the future. Yes, you can have goals, you can have the main goal that you're working towards, but how are you going to take a step each day? What would help you towards that progress each day? The World. Because I do see that financially and materially, there's big improvements that want to come in for you, but there could be some blocks occurring right now. Maybe you are experiencing blocks, or maybe you're creating these blocks. 8 of Swords can talk about feeling stuck. Maybe it's like, oh well, I've been like this for quite some time, I'm pretty over it, I just want to be free from something, free from some sort of concern or worry or insecurity. Whoa. Maybe you do need to get a little more clear on what it is you want long term, and then get clear on your day-to-day little steps. 10 of Pentacles. Oh my God, that's so beautiful. 10 of Pentacles literally talks about abundance. Maybe what I feel right now is that you have a lot of beautiful things in and around your life right now. And in general, there's beautiful things, a lot to be grateful for. Apologies for my bird in the background. A lot to be grateful for. So I think it's really important to reflect on the lessons that you have learned and the beautiful things that you have experienced and the things that you have right now. There's a big call to be more present and focus less on next week, less on next year, more right now, not in the past. Every day is a new day. You never know what can come from that new day. 6 of Swords, we're about to move forward. You're about to move forward. And I think it's just as simple as what you're focusing on. Clarity. Yeah, you don't see this. You don't see it coming at all. But obviously, you need to know this. Alright. 7 of Swords. Something's happening pretty quickly, and it's just a minor tweak in what you're currently doing. Now, that could be just gaining clarity in some way, writing your goals, long term, medium term, and short term, being more grateful on the day-to-day, shifting your mindset, being open and welcoming to what's about to come in for you. Again, the World card, an end of a cycle, 5 of Pentacles, and the World card next to each other really talks about, this could be ending of financial struggle. As soon as you change your mindset, something's coming in for you. And you need to know this for some reason, so you don't miss it. It could come in as a slow leak of good things, good opportunities. And it's kind of like, oh, where did this come from? This feels good. 5 of Wands, but don't fight it. Don't second guess it. Don't fight it. Trust. Okay. Interesting. Celebrate differences. Shift your energy. Yeah, I'm really feeling like you're just focusing on the wrong thing at the moment, and there's a slight tweak that needs to come in because there's some beautiful things you're about to experience. So checking in with yourself with the Hermit card, self-reflection, self-development. How can I improve my mind? How can I improve the way that I feel? Because how we feel right now is what we attract. Ruminate. That's a card that the other pile got. Can't remember which one. With her playing this instrument, I really feel like this talks about the things within you, the things that you create, your goals, these dreams, these hopes need to come out, need to be put out into the universe. So in some way that needs to occur, whether you're talking about it, whether you're writing about it, whether you're thinking about it, whether you're meditating about it, whatever it is needs to occur so that it can be received. What does the word ruminate mean to you, and how can you embrace that meaning into your life right now? Celebrate differences. This can mean celebrate the different experiences and cycles of life. We change just as seasons change. So as soon as some beautiful things start to show up in your life, celebrate these things, even if they're small. Celebrate the small things, celebrate your wins, whatever it is. Celebrate just having a better day than yesterday. Because the more you sit on that frequency, the more of that will appear in your life. Wow. Astro dice. Okay, Aries, Neptune and third house. What we're thinking about when it's not clear as well. Neptune and third house is a little bit lacking in clarity, I want to say. I actually have Neptune in third house, and this does affect the way that I communicate, the way I think. Sometimes it's just not clear. Maybe head up in the clouds. Maybe you're feeling that. Aries, the energy with Aries coming in can talk about getting to know who you are, who you truly are and what you truly want more clearly. Being more assertive, more of an initiator, more of an action taker, making more physical steps than just dreaming and thinking, and not having a clear vision. I feel like, again, big things in terms of clarity is coming in for you, pile 4. Wow. All right, Any last message for pile 4, please? We have sleep. These cards. This is another card that came out. Slow it down a little bit. Don't be afraid to take some rest to gain that clarity. Don't be afraid to, slow it down in some way. Especially with the Hermit coming as your main card, it does talk about putting yourself first. So right now, you must put yourself first, okay? Thank you, pile 4. Thank you for listening, and I can't wait to see you at the next reading. Bye.